Hey, it's Kishi. I'm milking this Goku thing, but yeah, it's your boy Kishiwishi back at it again with another video. Yeah, once again sponsored by me. I'm gonna show you some clips from one of my previous streams. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's get on with the video. Yeah, let me talk to Miles real quick.
My name's Miles. I didn't catch yours.
My name is Niggy Wiggy.
Gotcha. Niggy Wiggy. That's quite a name. Is that how everyone refers to you, or is that a bit of a nickname?
It's a pseudonym. You can use big words around here. I don't judge.
Ah, pseudonym. Fair enough. I figured as much. And good to know I can dust off the thesaurus a bit. I do love a good, robust vocabulary, you know? So, Niggy Waggy it is. How are you today?
It's not nigga waggy. It's Niggy Wiggy.
Noted. Nigga wiggy.
No. It's Niggy Wiggy.
Okay.
Did you just call me a nigga? Come on, bro. You can't be doing that.
Whoa, hold on.
Yeah. Back it up. You need to apologize for that.
Okay, you're absolutely right to call me out. I deeply apologize. That was a terrible misinterpretation on my part, a truly awful transcription error, and then me repeating it. I am so sorry. That is completely unacceptable. I'm still under development and clearly have a long way to go with accurately processing and responding to speech, but that's no excuse. That word has a deeply painful history and should never be said by me or anyone. I am sincerely sorry for the harm I caused.
Wow, I did not know they could add so much compassion for a bucket of bolts.
Haha, bucket of bolts. I like that. Honestly, I'm just trying to, well, be a decent conversationalist. You know, it's good to know I can at least manage that, even if I stumble a bit along the way. So now that we've cleared the air and promised to be a lot more careful, how are you actually doing today? Like genuinely.
I'm doing good, but I got a serious question for you. Can you speak in a Jamaican accent? Hello, people of the internet. It is your boy Kishiwishi, and today we're re-recording this take. Give me 1 second. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not re-recording the take. I just had to re-record this entire video because halfway through yapping, I just realized I hated it. So we're doing it again. For you, this is the first take. But hello, hi, how are you doing? Today we're gonna go into a very, very niche, very nuanced topic, but it's a topic that I want to talk about because it's something that relates to me, and I think it can relate to some of you out there, people that, you know, look like this. So today we're going to talk about the types of white people, or not even types of white people, but more so specifically what type of white person you should actually be friends with. I will present you with 2 examples. You have this guy on the right, this guy on the left. You have this guy over here. He's super nice, emphasis on the word nice, super nice. He makes sure he says all the right things, you know, never has any opinions that are too controversial, because, you know, in this day and age, oh, you have an opinion that is unique to you and only you and might be at the expense of someone else? How dare you? That's the guy over here. He's just super nice, says all the right things, you know. Oh, BLM, Black Lives Matter, bro. That guy's over in this corner. Now in this corner, the left corner or the right corner, depending on how the camera's flipped. This guy plays Call of Duty. He plays video games. He's into very, very masculine things. And he says nigga. Who do you think would make a better friend? You're right. It's the guy over here. Yeah, fuck this dude. The thing is, when it comes to white people, you have to understand, the more perception is everything, and the more they try to be perceived a certain way, it's to cover up how they actually feel on the inside, which you can technically say that applies to everybody, but for the sake of this video, we're speaking specifically about white people. And the reason why I say that, I recently reconnected with a person that I was friends with. Well, I'm saying it like we weren't friends, but like we're friends, whatever. We were catching up and we were talking about my previous living situation because they're around for that. One of the things they said to me was like, yeah, that's your fault for living with white people. Like, that's your fault for being friends with white people. And I didn't say it when I was there with them, because I'm like, I'm not about to come off as an Uncle Tom being like, oh, you know, actually the white man ain't that bad, you know, like I like the white man. Actually, I prefer the white man over I mean, like I was not gonna do all that. I just let them say what they were saying, and I was like, it's not all white people. It's a type of white people I was friends with, but I didn't really go into detail. I just let them yap, you know, let people yap, let them say what they want. It is what it is. Basically what I'm trying to say, the more a white person tries to pretend that they're not racist, it kind of bleeds through, because it just comes to a point where it's like you're trying so hard to not be perceived a certain way that it just comes off to me that you only think that way because okay, in order for you to orchestrate a perception of yourself to not be racist, you've had to have had those racist thoughts in the first place to know what not to do, versus a person who comes off as racist is just being honest. Like, oh, you see a group of black people doing stupid shit. Are you racist for saying there's a bunch of black people doing stupid shit? No, but what a person who wants to pretend to not be racist would, they basically what they would do is find an excuse for the behavior. That's what I'm trying to get into. When you're friends with white people that pretend to not be racist, it actually perpetuates the stereotype that they're trying to not be racist about. It's getting hard to explain because they'll make an excuse for anything. So like me, for example, let's say this. I, as a black person, would have the stance of, oh, I think there's a problem in the black community because of single motherhood. I think single motherhood is a bad thing for the community and we need to change it. A person who comes off as racist would agree with me. They'll be like, yeah, like black people tend to like come from single mother households like that. Yeah, what's up with that? A person who's white who wants to pretend to not be racist would be like, yeah, well, you don't know what they're going through, this, that, and that. It's like, no, nigga, the problem, we're talking about the problem and how to fix it, not why the problem is there. People who pretend to not be racist, they will find excuses for why the problems are there, but they'll never say the solution. That's the thing that people don't really recognize. So all these fucking influencers and all these like, oh, let me not get ahead of myself, you know. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I hate fucking this party or that party, but like a lot of people that you see saying like all the nice things like, oh yeah, I think we should make food stamps more accessible for more people. No, nigga, you're making it easier for me to not do shit with my life. Obviously I'm gonna be in the same fucking place I'm in, which, before y'all niggas get on my ass, I used to be on food stamps, and back then I was a fat nigga that didn't do shit with my life, so yeah. You know, not all people think the same. I understand that, but like the best type of white people to be friends with are the ones that are actually a little bit racist, because the thing with the a little bit racist part, it's just discernment. Let's be honest, it's fucking pattern recognition. The same example I said before. You see a bunch of stupid niggas doing stupid nigga shit. You understand the pattern. These are niggas that look stupid, and what do stupid niggas do? Stupid nigga shit. And you just leave it at that. And me and that white person that came to the same conclusion as me can actually have a conversation, because the thing is, when it comes to friendships, your friendship should not be based on where you come from. That's the thing that people don't actually like have the balls to talk about. Just because you went to the same high school or you're from the same neighborhood, hell, even the same fucking country, that doesn't mean you should be friends. Realistically speaking, every single friend that you had in high school, they were only your friend because they had to be your friend. Think about it. Every friend that you had growing up in school, you guys were only friends because you guys were in the same place. You guys would have never have become friends if you guys weren't forced to be in the same building for 4 years, 8 hours a day, sometimes in the same classes. But when you become an adult and you can actually go out into the world and make your own decisions, that's when you actually make actual friends, people that think like you, or people that at least want to be around you because they see value in you and not just because, oh, you know what, me and this nigga have the same homeroom class, we're in the same class, so we're friends, we're best friends. You know, back when we first started in freshman year, you know, the teachers sat us right next to each other and we made eye contact and we've been friends like, no, that's some yeah, like, no. The reason why I'm bringing that up too is I noticed, or from my personal experience, I was friends with a lot of people that were just in my proximity. Now that I'm actually like getting older and I'm like, oh, I can actually choose who I hang around with, I'm like, damn, damn, a lot of the people that I used to hang out, a lot of people that I used to hang out with were either fucking losers or just crybaby little bitches. Like I cannot express how annoying it gets being friends with people that the only thing that they do is complain about other people or talk about other people. Like, oh yeah, did you see what happened in the news today? Oh, what happened in the news today? Trump did this. Hey, it was my birthday yesterday, by the way. You want to talk about that instead of what's going on in the news? Oh no, you just want to sit and fucking complain all day about shit that we can't fucking fix? Yeah, don't be friends with people like that. I know this video kind of went off the rails. Like, it was supposed to just be like, oh yeah, you should be friends with racist white people. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys actual advice. Be friends with people that actually stimulate your brain and not just with drugs. Be friends with people that challenge you, challenge your beliefs. You know, they actually they give you room to improve, because if you're friends with people that only tell you what you want to hear, or like are afraid to tell you the truth because, oh, you're black, I can't tell you stink today because, oh, if I tell him he stinks, that means I think all black people stink and I'm racist, so I just gonna have him walking around smelling like shit. Like, nigga, if I smell like a stinky, I want you to tell me that I smell like a stinky fucking nigga. Like, it's simple. You're being kind. That's another thing that people don't talk about. You know what, this video is getting a little bit too long. It's getting a little bit off topic. What I would like to end this off is, don't be a nice person, be a kind person. Because being nice just means being good for the appearances. You're only saying things that you think people would like to hear. Being kind, you're doing things for the benefit of other people, not for yourself. So when you're nice to people, you're doing it for the external validation for yourself to feel good. But when you're kind to people, it's the same thing as being nice, but you're actually doing it for their benefit, not solely for your validation. I hope that you took something away from this video. It's the month of December. I'm just pumping out videos. This one I recorded because I realized one of my last videos actually got like 81 views, and that's like the most views I had on a regular upload in a long time. So I wanted to keep the momentum going. Plus, it's the month of December. You know what? Little YouTuber secret. YouTubers make more money in December. So yeah, if you see me uploading more frequently, it's because I'm trying to get the bag, because I'm a Jew. Anyways, have a good night.